Hello, governors. Tristan here with the Tainted KO team. So today I'm bringing you this video. It's kind of actually a funny video, to be honest. I used a Javelin for my secondary with my MP7, which MP7 and Javelin don't really go together, and to be honest, Javelin's not really my thing to begin with. However, in this game, I got like 4 double kills, and it was utterly funny because it was all in the same spot. So I'm hoping you guys enjoy this. I know I did. I couldn't stop laughing. This game is just a regular game of headquarters on lockdown in Modern Warfare 3. I'm using an MP7 with extended mags and rapid fire, C4, flashbangs, a Javelin, as I said, and support with just UAVs and ballistic vests. Nothing special. Couldn't tell you what my death streak is. I never once earn it, and to be honest, I could care less. So, now that you guys have an idea of what kind of gameplay this is, I'm just going to kind of talk to you a little bit. For starters, Christmas is right around the corner, and people keep asking me, what do you want for Christmas? Asked me to throw a list together. So I did. My original list had, I want to say 7 things on it. Obviously, I want my HD PVR 2 for you guys. I love you guys. I want to bring you guys some awesome videos. And the HD PVR is great quality. A lot of capability to maneuver with and play around with. HD PVR 2. Sorry, I don't know if I specified that. I also want Mass Effect 3. James owns that. I've played it myself a couple of times. It's a fun game, so it's something I'd look into. Halo 4. I know a lot of people are Halo fans, and I'd love to bring you guys some awesome Halo gameplay. Really hoping I can get that in. I also want Battlefield 3. I borrowed this game from my friend Josh a couple weeks back. Have yet to return it. Love it. Absolutely love it. It is very realistic. I like the drop-off and everything about the game that Modern Warfare 3 doesn't have. And people have told me that quick-scoping is difficult. However, I have to disagree. I'd like to think I'm decent at it. I mean, obviously I'm not that great. I'm new to the game and all, but still. Sorry. On the list was also Black Ops 2 and Assassin's Creed 3. Now, as far as Black Ops 2 goes, I am supposed to be getting it within a week or two, so I did take it off my list. Now, Assassin's Creed 3, here's a small story for you guys. My mom ended up renting it for me from Family Video. She got a 5-day rental. Well, the day she came home with it, I threw it in the Xbox and immediately was right on that. Started playing the storyline missions, and, I myself am a pretty big Assassin's Creed fan. I don't know if you guys know that, but I've beaten every other previous game. I haven't done all the side missions and stuff, but I did get through the main storyline. Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations, all complete. And I absolutely love the whole series. Love it. I was so excited for Assassin's Creed 3 to come out. I didn't pre-order it, which I know, what kind of a fan am I? But at the time of pre-ordering, I didn't really have the money for it, so such is life. Otherwise, I'd have it now. But regardless, I rented it, or rather my mom did. I played it, played a bit of the storyline, and at first I'm like, the main character you play as at first is just like, I hate this guy. Why the hell would it start me off with him? I don't like him. And then you find out he's a Templar. Sorry for the spoiler. It's like, oh, damn. And then you get to be little boy, and that's kind of boring. And then you get to be teenager, and that's pretty cool. I actually like Connor as a teenager. Then he becomes an adult, and he's got more skill or whatever, but it's less cool. And here's where I have some issues with the game. There are a few new aspects, like, climbing through trees and whatnot. But honestly, the whole game is pretty repetitive to the series. They didn't really bring that much new stuff into it, new content. You have your tomahawk, but the way you use your tomahawk is pretty much the same as you've used a sword and a dagger and all that in the previous games. Some of the other problems I had with it were, I don't know if there was a place to buy weapons or not, If there was, I couldn't find it. If there wasn't, that's a little frustrating, simply because, the only weapons you get like your sword that you pick up from an enemy that you get to keep, your hidden blades, and your tomahawk. And really? Come on. Another issue, they had a bunch of useless crap I never once used. I never once used a smoke bomb, never once used a trap mine. You use the snares and the bait for like 5 minutes. I don't know, I didn't care for the game in general. I didn't like the storyline, I didn't like the gameplay. It all unnerved me, and being such a big fan, it was such a letdown. So, back to the main point, guys. I played it, and within, like, I want to say 7 or 8 hours of actual gameplay, I ended up beating it, and have yet to touch it since. Gotta return it on Wednesday, actually. So I took that off my list. And the other thing I had on there was socks. I don't know if you guys, specifically guys, have the issue I do, but I tend to go through socks like freaking... I don't even have a good metaphor. Nothing can compare. I go through a pair of socks a week, really. I get holes in the heels, like, instantaneously. I don't understand it. It's not like I go out there and run on dirt with my socks on or something where it would tear it up. But somehow they get eaten. Excuse me, guys. I've had this horrible cough all week. I don't really know what it is. So yeah, Black Ops 2 and Assassin's Creed 3 are now off my list, and all I have are socks and the games that I want. So I'm hoping that I can get those things, specifically the HD PVR 2 for you guys. I really do want that. I'm excited to bring you guys some better quality content. HD in comparison to RCA is a pretty big difference unless you have glasses, in which case it can be kind of hard to tell sometimes. Oh, wow. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. It's like 5 o'clock in the 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm a little tired. But the show must go on and all that. Speaking of Black Ops 2, I said, whoops. James asked me to unlink my YouTube account and our YouTube account and my Xbox Live account so that he could try live streaming with Black Ops 2 in case that wasn't utterly obvious. So I finally got around to doing that today. I also linked his account to the YouTube channel for him. I let him know. So I'm hoping he gets my texts and we can try and play around with the live streaming capabilities and hopefully bring you guys some Black Ops 2 content. Again, you guys, I'm really sorry that we haven't had any videos out. I don't have the game myself, and James doesn't have a way of recording, so we're running into some complications. But please know we are trying our best, and we do appreciate you guys' patience. So yeah, we should be bringing some live stream to you shortly. Some other news, James has been bringing some Minecraft episodes, if that's what you want to call them. If you haven't seen them, they are fairly mind-numbingly entertaining. So if you want to go check them out, feel free to head back to our channel. There's actually a playlist in the features section where you can specifically click, hey look, Minecraft playlist, and it'll take you to all of those videos. Be wary, the live stream that is about an hour and a half long, I wouldn't watch the whole thing anyways, but it does have fairly poor quality. Something went wrong, we don't really know what yet, but he live streamed through Google Plus, and for some reason the playback feature is just all screwy, so we do apologize for that as well. This game is going to be coming to an end pretty soon, 340 to 100. We ended up losing this game. I don't know if you guys can catch on to that yet or not. Sadly, I did so much work this game. It was kind of frustrating that we ended up losing, but when your team doesn't want to cooperate, that's what happens. So that's pretty much all the news I really have for you guys. There's no progress on the Halo series we wanted to bring you guys. We probably won't make any progress in that until we get the HD PVRs. I don't know if you heard me say that in any of the previous videos. But we are still planning on bringing that to you for those of you that are excited to hear. What else can I talk about, guys? Oh, what types of videos are you guys interested in seeing from us? Like, would you like to see some weapon comparison videos, or maybe we could do some Black Ops 2 weapon introduction type things, like, you know, how much kick a certain weapon has and so on and so forth? Maybe tell you, or try to tell you and explain which weapons are better. I myself don't really know anything about that, as I have not played Black Ops 2 yet, but maybe James and I could get together and we could try and do that for you guys. So if that's something you're interested in, comment down below, let us know. Another thing I'm curious to know, for Modern Warfare 3 and for the original Black Ops, what are some of your favorite class setups? You know, mine is probably the MP7 with any sort of secondary, preferably akimbo pistols, probably P99, C4, and concussion grenades. But the game's coming to an end, guys. Have an amazing day. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subbed, please do so. Maybe drop some likes. Tell your friends. Thanks again, and I will see you around.